I'm Jean-Jacques Mayol, and I'm in the south of Okinawa, which is the southern part of Japan, and we're in the Kerama Islands. This is a ZAMAMI island, a very beautiful place. And I'm here with Ji and Naoki, just some of the people that have organized this incredible project, which I've called the Ocean Awareness Project. And it's exactly what the title says. We're here to make everybody around the world, actually, but also the local people, an awareness, a more awareness of how to take care of our planet, the ocean, on land, of course, also. And we're doing that through apnea. And it's also about conservation, to gain a more awareness of this, about how the all the marine life, the reefs and so on, that they need protection to hopefully implement in certain areas. I think they already have some areas that are, so to speak, off limits, where commercial fishing is not allowed, and you have to be very careful and protective. There are certain rules and regulations that follow then in this area. And when you have that, then the marine life comes back in abundance. It takes 2 to 5 years, and the marine life comes back tenfold. And this is something that that one can implement then. But it's also about, I'm saying apnea, you know, and this is breath hold diving, and this is for everybody. Anybody can do this. We might look like we're extreme divers, you know, in our cresty suits, blue suits, and, you know, part of the, what do they call it, adventure team, maybe, you know. Sometimes I feel like that, actually. But yes, we are professionals, but anybody can really do this at all ages. And so we don't chase animals or harass them or anything like that, but we want to interact with them, to let them come to us. And this is the whole idea. This is a very soft approach to show that the marine life is not dangerous, and that also that we're very much part of this. Some of this that in my work I try to teach or give people experiences, I like to call it, that this is that we have lost our nature a little. And some of this is then to inspire and to evoke people that we are very much part of nature. That we don't look ourselves with these dualism thoughts that we have a lot with, you know, about cultures and countries and flags and all this, but that we belong to everything. This great oneness that we speak about, the Tao and everything, that this oneness, and especially then in the ocean, because we are very aquatic. In our genes, we have this aquatic past because we came from the sea. And some of this, I love the ocean, and all the people here love the ocean too. I can really tell this. And we need to protect it, as I'm saying. The ocean, what it does, if you see this, there's always movement. And when it moves with the wind and the current and so on, it turns the water, and it creates almost 40% of the oxygen that the planet breathes, that we need to breathe. So this is important for us. And if we did not have the ocean to give us this, we would very quickly die. People take this for granted, that when something is abundance, like water and oxygen, you don't think about this. But we have to be careful. And how we could kill this, so to speak, is imagine a layer of plastic that you would take over your mouth, you know, like you wrap a sandwich. You take this over your mouth and you would suffocate, you could not breathe. And this could happen to the ocean. Plastic. How would this be possible? Who would throw enough plastic in the ocean to cover just a thin layer, to cover the ocean, and then the ocean would not breathe. You think this is not happening, but this is actually what is happening right now. And we have to be careful with this mycoplasma, because we're slowly killing it and all the fish and everything that has to do with the ocean. This is very important. And so we have man. What is man's role here now? I'm not going to explain man's purpose, but I will say that we are very, as I said, we are very aquatic. And man is very similar to the sea. We came from the sea. We're almost made up of water. And the water that we have in our cells, around the cells, are made up of cells, about 70, 80, almost 80% of water. Very similar to the water salinity in the ocean itself. And so man's role with this, that is, we need this also very much. And our lungs, we are part of the great cosmic. We are stardust. We are stardust on land, we're made of this, and in the ocean we have this aquatic inside of us. So we are both. And when we breathe with our lungs, we have this invisible spiritual umbilical cord that spiritual people know, yogis know about this. When we breathe in this cosmic energies, then we breathe in all the prana that is on the surface of the water, the first meter, all this electric particles of energy, this prana, this we breathe into us. And then when we're more aware of this and can feel this, especially underwater, because magical things happen underwater, then you can start to feel a little, to discover yourself and find your place on this planet. So it's very much also about an awareness of our place on the planet, and to take care of each other, and to create a better world. And this is really a lot trying to press it in, not just about going underwater and play with little fishes, but this is on a larger scale. So thank you very much for listening to me.